Hello, welcome to WNBA action here at NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, along with my producer, Luis Rangel. I am Mario Ramos. We're getting ready to check out the Aces and the Wings. It's going to be Aces in blue, Wings in orange. We are set for 20 minutes of basketball, and the Aces win the tip. Take a look at the Aces. Who they starting out with? We got Coco Anibuko. We got the ball up top. We also have Hannah Carter. In addition, we got Amaya Trujillo, Peyton Lipscomb, beg your pardon. And then we also have Caitlin Blevins, the starters for Coach Derek Jackson and Team Aces. There's a steal from Trujillo. She's got a run-out layup. Gets it off the backboard, couldn't go. And Coco Anibuko with the follow. On the other side for the Wings, they start out with Angelina Pantoja, Catherine Ahart. We also have Abigail Dennis, as there's another turnover picked up by Trujillo. This time she kicks it over, and Carter gets fouled on the way to the basket, and so she'll be shooting two. And the other couple starters that we have, as we take a look at the replay, there's the foul on Carter. Brooklyn Livingston also out there for the Wings, as well as Autumn Begley. Or, I'm sorry, it's Charlie Randall. He's the fifth starter. Nope, got it wrong again. Tenley Messersmith. He's the fifth starter for Coach Lauren Goodman and Team Wings. Pantoja to bring it up. Comes across the timeline looking for the screen from Ahart. Now drives out to the corner. Skip pass up top to Ahart. That was picked off by Anibuko. She's got to run out. Teammate out in front of her, but she'll take it herself. That won't go. Trujillo with the follow. And Messersmith comes up with the loose ball. Yeah, I just saw my son hit a three-pointer on the other side. It's dope. As Ahart pulls a jumper, and that one won't go. The rebound goes to Anibuko. And these two teams, if you've been watching here in NorCal Sports TV, obviously they've been playing each other each and every time. As they are the lone two teams in the WNBA division. But these matchups have been getting pretty intense, pretty physical. As Carter has a nice baseline drive that won't go. Earhart comes up with the rebound. Had an opportunity to referee the contest between these two squads earlier in the day. Very well played, but like I said, you could just tell that the intensity is there. As we have a foul out on the perimeter. We'll keep the ball with the Wings, who are looking to try to get on the scoreboard. Hard over to Pantoja. Pantoja picks up her dribble off the ball screen, now looking for some help. Gets it over to Ahart. Ahart pounded the dribble. Now gets in the paint, looking for Pantoja. She's trying to drive, but Anibuko ties her up. We've got a jump ball. And it's going to be Wings basketball after further discussion. We'll keep it down at that end. Messersmith plays it out the inbound into Ahart. She's fouled on the way up. Carter got her on the arm. And so Catherine Ahart will be shooting a pair. Ahart knocks down the first one. Ahart out of Reading. Making her way out to the camp from up north. This is day 4 of our 5-day camp. We'll have our championship games tomorrow. A little award ceremony before we send the campers back home and on their way. Hopefully with a few more skills and tools in their bag. As Ahart picks up Anibuko out on the perimeter. Anibuko trying to shake her and they're able to get a step. Layup good for 2. Nice drive by Anibuko. And the Aces with the early 4-0 lead. Ahart crossover, gets her into the paint, layup, rolls right off the rim. Tough luck, and that'll take us to our first media timeout. So we'll take a break here. It's around the 15-minute mark. And we'll come back with the Aces leading the Wings 4-0 in NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp WNBA Division.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Mario Ramos back with you here on NorCal Sports TV. Early going in the WNBA division. It's the Aces leading the Wings 4-0. As we're back to live action, we got Begley into the game for the first time. She drives baseline, kicks out to Ahart. Pantoja up top, she'll fire a 3 and was hit across the arm. And so she'll get 3 free throws as she heads to the line. Take a look at the replay. Nice kick out by Earhart. Good relocation by Pantoja, and Annie Bucco just too aggressive on the closeout. And so the ball rolls out the rim on the first one, but again, she'll get 2 more attempts if she was shooting 3. Now the Wings able to get on the board. And they do so at the free throw line. So 4-2 as the Wings able to crack the scoring column at the charity stripe. And there's Annie Bucco the other way, looking to shake Earhart again. She'll stop and pop. That one too strong. And there's a good rebound by Allison Molina. And she was fouled on the way up, so Molina's going to head to the free throw line. Take a look at Annie Bucco's shot, and Molina able to rebound. Good position down low and just hit across the arm by Begley. First one is pure. Nice shot there by Molina. Molina out of Groveland. That's close, right? Groveland, close to Sonora? I believe so. Have to check the map on that one. 6-2. 13-11 as the Wings throw that one away. One actually hit Aces coach Derek Jackson in the leg. So they're having a chuckle about it. South Groveland's a little south, we just confirmed during the break with producer Luis all over it. Here's Annie Bucco, baseline drive, and Earhart had a hand on her. So I think that's going to be a hand check foul prior to the shot. So the official Mike is calling. We have Mike and Levi, our officials today. This Carter looking for the pass, tried to slip it into Molina, but that one was knocked out of bounds by Isabella Aherns. She's also from Groveland. No doubt her and Molina are familiar with each other, as Begley had a hand on it, but she was on the baseline. So that's going to stay with the Aces. Carter dribbles it up top. Still dribbling around the perimeter. Now picked up by Begley. And Begley's going to get called for the push. Molina slips it inside to Trujillo. That one partially blocked by Begley, and last touch by Molina. So that'll head over to the Wings. So at long last, they get the stop they needed. 6-2, trying to get on the scoring board and cut this margin down. Here's Pantoja getting all the way to the basket. Lefty scoop layup won't go. Ahart tried to follow. She was able to tap it around long enough for a Aces player to knock it out of bounds. Nice pass inside, good block. As here come the Aces looking to run. And Ibuko with Ahern's on her side, able to power that one up and in for two. Good take by Kosiani Buko. Youngster out of San Francisco has been really impressive here at camp. Here's Pantoja getting in the lane. Another lefty scoop layup. This one just a little too strong. Good rebound by Ahern's. Then Molina rips it away. And Ibuko surveying the defense, looking for some help. Gets it over to Amaya Trujillo. Now back to Anibuko. Looking for the screen from Jillian Ferreira. Now she gets it, turns the corner. That one too strong. She's able to get her own rebound. Puts it in for two. Ten-2 ball game. Aces have led this thing from the get-go. As we come up on our 10-minute media timeout here shortly. Here's a baseline jumper from Begley. That one won't go, bounces out of bounds, and that should take us to our 10-minute media timeout. So we'll take a break and be back after we get a word from our sponsors on NorCal Sports TV.
Ten seconds to play. They need another three to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
We're on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Mario Ramos. Appreciate you joining us on NorCalSportsTV.com, YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. However, wherever you are watching us here from the Sierra Outdoor School in Sonora, California. Again, day 4 of this 5-day camp. Wrapping things up here in the WNBA division. They will be playing tomorrow for the championship. I believe that's around the 10 o'clock hour. We'll confirm that for you. See what time that final will be tomorrow. And these two teams trying to get one last look before that all-important championship matchup tomorrow. As Pantoja able to get the steal. And so actually at 9:30 is when the WNBA final will be, and it'll be here on this court. So my guy Levi Flores, who's officiating this game, will have the call for you, along with producer Luis Rangel. I'll be getting myself ready for an NBA final. My Bobcats were able to pull out a victory in overtime today. So we'll be taking on the Sonics for the championship. There's a nice drive. Good spin move and finish by Peyton Linscomb. Linscomb real aggressive in the last game. One I mentioned where I was officiating. She did a good job getting to the basket. And she's picking up where she left off as Dennis got a nice mid-range jumper. That won't go, but there's the follow. And a great follow by Tenley Messersmith. Makes it a 12-4 ball game. Messersmith out of Galt. Another Galt teammate, Abigail Dennis, number 15, also from Galt out there as Blevins took a spill. Lipscomb again attacking the basket. That won't go. And Ehrenberg had it partially blocked, able to keep it alive and get it over to Blevins. She's got some space, tries a baseline runner, was hit on the way up by Livingston. So Caitlin Blevins, there's another Galt one. We'll head to the free throw line and shoot 2. We see her come off the screen. Boom, right there. Livingston just got her across the arm. First free throw is good. Blevins will shoot one more. Second shot on the way for Caitlin Blevins. And that's buttered cheese. So 2 out of 2 for Caitlin Blevins. It's a 10-point margin here for the Aces. 7:42 left to play. Dennis, no one in front of her, stops, pops, a little too strong, is out of bounds and heads over to the Aces. Now Lipscomb, Molina, Nuremberg, Blevins, as well as Ferreira for the Aces. At Lipscomb again gets inside, little mid-reef floater, got it for two. Tough shot, good finish by Peyton Lipscomb. Pantoja, a little shimmy, gets her all the way to the cup. That's an easy lay-in for two. A welcome sight for the Wings. They love more of those opportunities where they're able to get easy baskets. And there's another bucket. We're having a little issue here on the scoreboard. So we're trying to fix that here on the in-house scoreboard. As the one on your screen is correct, 18-6. And we're good to go. It's Pantoja, a little shimmy, nice 1-2 Euro. Just couldn't get the layup to go. Molina chases down the board. Lipscomb walks it up. Sends it across half court. Left-hand dribble. Tried to get to her spot, and that was blocked from behind by Ahern. Good defense. Ahern's able to recover and get a piece of that on the backside. Blevins playing it into Ferreira. Lipscomb with the backdoor cut. And there's a runner that's good for two. Payne Lipscomb getting after it, getting some easy buckets. She's got another deuce, and it's 20-6. And one on the other end, Isabella Ahern, as we take a look at the replay. Here, nice pass up from Pantoja. Good power dribble, ripping it right through Lipscomb, getting through that contact. So Ahern's trying to cap off the three-point play. Couldn't get the free throw to go. It's going to stay down with the wing. So maybe an opportunity for a 4-point possession here for the Wings as Molina slaps that one out of bounds. Levi Flores showing off the hops, hopping over the caution tape. And so we'll stop it here because it's close to our 5-minute timeout. And we'll be back on NorCal Sports TV.
Ten seconds to play. They need another three to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
5 minutes, 2 seconds left to play in the first half between the Aces and the Wings. It's WNBA division action in the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Wings with the ball, down by 12, and they just turn that one over as Trujillo comes up with the loose ball. And there's Annie Bucco trying to get to the basket.
Clock. We're trying to get it. Yeah, we're supposed to do. We've got clock issues. We good now? It went down a second.
And we're having some issues with the in-house clock. We're trying to get it up and running. And so we're able to do so as Kosi Annie Bucco head to the free throw line. She's got a pair. She was fouled on the way up. Second free throw for Annie Bucco. Won't go. Nice rebound there by Livingston. Brooklyn Livingston from nearby Columbia. This one picked off. Here comes Caitlin Blevins. Annie Bucco looking to shield the defender. Blevins can't get the layup to go. Annie Bucco with the rebound. One try won't go. Second try won't go, but she was fouled on that attempt. So Kosi Annie Bucco, who was just at the free throw line, will head back for another pair. First free throw off the back iron. One more game tonight. That'll be D-League playoffs at 8:30 over on court 1. So that'll be my man Sonny O handling that call. And again, we start bright and early tomorrow, so hope you can join us. Have your breakfast ready, your morning cup of joe. However you like your coffee, get that squared away. Again, we mentioned these two teams will be squaring off at 9:30 a.m. on NorCal Sports TV as Ahart, I beg your pardon, had a three-pointer she tried to step into, couldn't get it going. Tomorrow it'll be G League at 8:40, then followed by the WNBA Finals at 9:30 a.m. and then we wrap things up with the NBA and G League Finals at 10:20, and the Camp Awards and the wrap-up will be at 11:15. We bid these campers adieu, and here comes Blevins trying to bid the defense adieu, and she got a step but just couldn't get the layup. Trujillo couldn't save it. It goes over to Pantoja, gets it over to Ahart, and she took a couple steps in trying to catch that. And so she's called for the travel, and that'll go over to the Aces. Bucco walks it across half court. She wants a screen. She's trying to get one from one of her teammates or wants some kind of movement. Now she picks up the dribble. And gets it back, goes right to the basket, takes the bump, no call. Chases down her own offensive rebound behind the three-point line, fires and knocks it down from range. Some butter cheese from Kosiani Bucco from three-point land. Able to knock it down. It's now a 15-point lead for the Aces. After the stop, here comes Ani Bucco, walking it up the court. We're about a minute 30 left to play here in the first half. Blevins kicks it out. Shot won't go for Ferreira. And Pantoja able to come out with it. Nice pass from Pantoja to Earhart. And they're going to say that she traveled before she put that one up and in. So no basket, and goes over to the Aces as we come up on a minute left to play. Bucco, and being deliberate, looking for Trujillo is cutting across. That one picked off. Now we got a 2-on-1 the other way. Ahart back to Pantoja. Pass off the mark. Chased down by Begley in the corner. And they're going to say that she stepped on the sideline. So the ball goes over to the Aces with about 30 seconds left. Bucco over to Trujillo. Trujillo drives the lane. Like the seas parted for Trujillo. She was able to get all the way to the cup with no resistance. So it's now 25-8 Aces over the wings. Final seconds. Here's Ahart bringing it over. Pantoja, and they won't get it off, and that will do it. 25-8. The Aces all over the wings here in the first half. You're watching WNBA basketball at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. set to start the second half play between the Aces and the Wings. It's the WNBA division on NorCal Sports TV, along with my producer extraordinaire, Luis Rangel. I am Mario Ramos.
I know.
We're ready to go. We got things squared away. The Aces coming out with the 17-point advantage, and also Anibuko, Carter, Lipscomb, Trujillo, and Blevins. Here's Anibuko, into the basket, layup on go, gets her own follow, gets it again, kicks it out up top. Carter, foul line jumper, back rim, and rebound goes over to the Wings. Here's Aherns. She pulls down the board. She's out there with A. Hart, Pantoja, and you also have Livingston, as well as Messersmith. There's a three ball, some butter cheese from the wing from A. Hart, as they get the first basket of the second half, and they're now in double figures. It's 25-11. Anibuko walks it across half court, and the Wings have been in no rush to get into an offensive set. Carter trying to back down her defender, and she was hit on the way up. So that's going to be 2 free throws for Hannah Carter. Carter nails the first one. That one splashed. Carter didn't get the second one to go, but Anibuko's there to clean it up and put it up and in for 2. Pantoja plays it into Aherns. Aherns tried to get a step on Linscomb. Tapped it off the leg of Aherns. Loose ball picked up by Trujillo. Anibuko. Guarded by Pantoja. Looking for a pair of screens. Gets back to her left hand. Left the layup short. Pantoja and her now battling for the rebound. And it's going to, I believe, go over to the Wings. Pantoja's going to need a minute. Looks like she's okay. She'll stay out there. She needs someone to pass it into. Pantoja, a little shimmy, gets her into the lane. Nice drop-off pass to Aherns, who was hit on the way up. So Isabella Aherns will be at the foul line shooting 2. A sweet drive, a nice dish right here from Pantoja. A little pocket pass inside to Aherns. First free throw for Isabella, a little short. There you can see in the background, there's a D-League game going on. You also got some kids shooting around. And to the right, the Aces get 1 of 2. I'm sorry, the Wings get 1 of 2 on that trip. 28-12. Carter. Anibuko, baseline, floater, hit on the way up, and Anibuko will go to the foul line. Anibuko knocks out the first one. We'll get one more. 2 of 2 from Kosi Anibuko. It's now 30-12. Aces. Toha goes away from the screen, lane line drive, and layups up and good for 2. The handoff Here's Annie Bucco, lost the handle. Ahern's trying to come up with it, but Carter able to get the loose ball. She's down in the corner, hands off to Annie Bucco. Draws a double, and the ball is loose, being tapped around, ends up in the key with Lipscomb, who now dribbles it out to the perimeter, but stepped on either a sideline or a baseline. And so that should take us to our first media timeout of the second half. They'll take a break. We'll take a break with them. You're watching NorCal Sports TV's Summer Camp.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Welcome back, NorCal Sports TV's Summer Basketball Camp. Mario Ramos along with Luis Rangel. Just under 12 to play in this WNBA matchup, which again, these two teams have been playing each other all week, and they'll match up one final time tomorrow at 9:40 for the WNBA Championship here at the NCS TV Summer Camp. Shout out to the Sierra Outdoor School and all their staff. It's been a phenomenal week here, and they've been very hospitable to not just the campers, but to all the staff members as well. So again, big shout out to all of them, all the food preparations, cleaning up the dorms after these kids. It's been a lot of fun up here as the Wings keep it on possession. We've got a jump ball, and they retain possession. Down by 16, looking to make something happen. Here's Messersmith. She gets in the paint, kicks it out to Dennis. Molina on the closeout. Dennis throws it back out. Messersmith trying to keep it alive, and her and look like Begley were able to, I think they were able to do so. It's going to stay with the Wings. And the Aces got a deflection to knock it out of bounds. And foul on the perimeter. Here's Begley. Tried a little step back. That one was blocked by Lipscomb. Good defense by Peyton Lipscomb. She's looking to push. Gets in front of the defense, shields the defender, and gets all the way to the basket for two. Strong take from Peyton Lipscomb. (32-14). As Trujillo thought she had a steal and a run out, but had a foot on the sideline. They're all having a laugh. Coach Lauren Goodman and the Sweet Cowboys pull over, by the way. I see Coach kind of reenacting that last play. As here's Begley with the pull-up jumper. Looked good off the back rim. Now Trujillo looking to push. Gets over to a left hand, lays it up with the right. Lipscomb with the follow and good for two. Point lead for the Aces. We're under 10. Dennis loses the handle. Ends up in the hands of Messersmith. Here's Begley with the long ridge jumper. Dennis chases down the loose ball. And we got a travel over on this end. So the ball's going to stay down here with the Wings. Pass from Messersmith picked off by Trujillo. We got another jump ball. We see good sportsmanship as Trujillo helping up Randall. Possession's going to go over to the Aces. Here's Lipscomb. Lipscomb gets all the way to the rack again. A little resistance stopping her. She's got another bucket. It's now 36-14. Nurnberg with the steal. Nurnberg with the layup. That one's good. Nice shot there by Carly Nurnberg. Wait for Messersmith, won't go. Lipscomb looking to run out. Lipscomb out ahead of the pack. Off the glass, gets it to go and one. Peyton Lipscomb. What a drive there by Peyton Lipscomb going coast to coast. You'll see it right here, cutting in front of Dennis. Getting some contact across the body, gets it to go and one. So free throw is good. Makes it 41-14. Begley. Over to Dennis. And Dennis going to get called for the carry. So that's going to head over. We'll head over to the Aces. Lipscomb again gets inside the paint, again tosses up a floater, and again gets another bucket to drop. Peyton Lipscomb having a half. Here's Begley, tries a spin move, kicks it out to Dennis. Dennis will launch a three. That one won't go, rebound into the hands of Molina. That'll take us to our media timeout. Just over 7 minutes left to play. It's the Aces all over the wings, 43-13 on NorCal Sports TV.
10 seconds to play. They need another three to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
I'm Mario Ramos. He's Luis Rangel. You are the coolest person on earth because you're hanging out with us watching NorCal Sports TV's Summer Basketball Camp, and we appreciate you supporting us on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV and NorCalSportsTV.com. 43-14 as we try to get back to live action. They've gotten going out there on the court. We're trying to get our clock going down here. And we're ready to go as there's a good rebound pulled in by Isabella Aherns. Pantoja gets it over to Ahart. That's a nice baseline drive, reverse layup. A little short. And so we're going to have a press reminder to make sure the Wings get back defensively. That'll stay with the Aces. 6.5 left to play. As Anibuko sets a screen for Carter, now gets it back up top. Also got Trujillo, Blevins, and Nurnberg out there. Oh, Anibuko able to get it back inside. I think she lost the handle because she's kind of giggling. I think she was trying to get rid of it to a teammate, but it just bounced back into her perfect position for her to be able to pick that up. Here's a Bagley with some butter cheese from the wing. I'm going to say it's a 2. And foot on the line. And so it's 45-16. Anibuko driving down the middle of the key. Gets another floater to go down. Anibuko, Lipscomb have been having their way getting inside the perimeter. As here's Ahart getting inside, not the perimeter, inside the paint. As Ahart does the same thing on the other end. She gets inside. It's now 47-18. Anibuko, matched up by Ahart, tries to get to her left hand. She really likes getting to that left and is able to get the and one. Takes the contact, and she'll head to the line. A chance for a three-point play. Look at this tough take. Take a look at this. Gets to that left hand, takes the bump, hangs for a second, gets it to go. Even runs into the referee, Levi Flores, just for good measure. So, and people sleeping as Anibuko nearly got her own offensive rebound. Ahern's able to come up with it. Now she's looking to streak down the court. She took a bump, nearly got an and one of her own, but instead she'll settle for 2 free throws. Again, you can see everyone else was stopping right there, except for Annie Bucco, and Ahern's were the only one alert to the fact that it was one free throw. Ahern's pounds the dribble, free throw, off the mark. She'll have one more. Ahern's second free throw won't go, but it was tapped out of bounds by Begley, so it's going to stay with Carter and the Aces. And Ibuko again walks it up. Blevins looking to set a screen for Annie Bucco. Until I wasn't having that. She's trying to keep Annie Bucco in front. She launches a deep range jumper. It's too strong. Ends up in the hands of Ahart. Ahart now kicks it over to Pantoja. Back out to Ahart. Steps into it. Short. Right into Isabella Ahern's hands. And she's got an easy bucket for two. Wings now, 20-point margin. They're able to come up with a bucket on that last trip, and Ahart forces the tie-up. And on possession, it's going to go over to the Wings. So good aggressive defensive play there by Catherine Ahart. Ahart trying to work on Carter. And Carter had a couple hands on her back. And so it's going to be a foul on Carter. We'll get the ball to the Wings on the baseline. Or actually, they're going to take it up top. Ahart looking to inbound. We have a body hitting the ground out here. Begley had that one poked out. It's going to stay down at this end with the Wings as they go chase the ball down at the other court. So tomorrow at 8:40 on court 1, we'll have the Legends and the Squadron in the G League semifinals. In court 2 will be the Hustle and the Blue Coats, also the same G League semifinals. And the winners of those two games will meet at 10:20 for the championship.
Time out. Now keep going.
And at 9:30 we have the D League finals, which I believe they just are wrapping up determining who is going to be playing in that game. And I think we got one of them set, and that is going to be, I believe, the Defenders. And they'll take on the winner of the team that's playing next, which is the Energy and the Dazzle. And we have a timeout on the court.
There's still a timeout either way. Okay, hey, so if you've got a player dribbling, and
10 seconds to play. They need another three to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Back to it, 119 left to play. I'm Mario Ramos along with Luis Rangel. It's WNBA division action between the Aces and the Wings. Here's Ahart. That one won't go. Blevins pulls in the rebound. The Aces have led this one wire to wire. They're looking to wrap this one up. And again, these two teams will meet tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning here on NorCal Sports TV. Ball was last touched by a Wing. So it's going to stay with the Aces on the west end of the court. Or I'm sorry, east end is what we determined. That's the east end of the court. So that D-League final tomorrow we just confirmed is going to be the Defenders taking on the winner of the Dazzle and Energy, who are getting set to hit the court over on court 1 in our nightcap tonight, our final game of the evening. Again, 6 of them tomorrow when we wrap up camp, and hopefully these kids are better basketball players because of it. So Lipscomb at the free throw line in what should be the final seconds of this ball game. And Lipscomb 2 for 2 on that trip and didn't even hit the rim on either shot. That's what I'm talking about. And the shooting evaluations earlier today, and I'm sure after that form, hers was pretty highly regarded. And the Aces put it all together. They had a wire-to-wire win in this one, all over the wings, 51-20 here in the WNBA division at the NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp. Once again, these two teams will meet tomorrow for the WNBA Championship at 9:30 on NorCal Sports TV. We hope to see you then. For my producer, Luis Rangel, I'm Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching the NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp on NorCal Sports TV.